Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the GameCast NewsCast. I am Snowy, otherwise known as Count Fracula. Joining me, as always, although he didn't last week, is my co-host, Max.
I feel like that's a personal attack.
Just saying the truth, man. You didn't join me last week.
You guys went early as hell.
I told you what time it was going to be.
I forgot.
Jeez.
You can't tell me things a week early.
I mean,
You can. I just was not organized last week.
Definitely can.
In fact, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah. Well, we were going to have a guest on this week, but that hasn't happened for reasons. So, anyway, we're just going to talk about some news. But first, Max! What have you been playing this week? That's just getting more and more awful every time I do it.
Let's see. I have been playing God of War. It's a grand old time. At the risk of...
It's a grand old time!
But at the risk of pissing somebody off, I don't think it's like game of the generation or anything like that for a few reasons. One, to me, a game of like... To call something a game of the generation and stuff like that, to me, it has to do something innovative, something new, has to push the medium forward. God of War does not do that, in my opinion. I'm like 30 hours in, so I think I can form that opinion. I doubt that opinion is going to change from now on. Instead, it's like the best version of a lot of games we have today. It's like the best version of current games now. It's like the most polished, the most well done, etc., etc. But it's not innovative. It's just like the pinnacle of what games are at right now, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But it doesn't do anything inherently new. It doesn't do anything you've never seen before, per se. It just blends a lot of elements very, very well and does them with such polish and presents them in a fantastic way. Kind of like how you could say... like, aside from all of the cast members like having their own movies and everything, you could even say like most Marvel movies don't necessarily innovate on the formula. They're just very well done, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're not, each one isn't a new innovative movie, but they're still very, very well done. They're still like the prime of its genre and everything. It's similar to that, if that makes sense. So still very worth playing. I can't say if it's 10 out of 10 just yet. But if anything, it is one of the best games to come out this generation. But again, to me, the game of a generation, all that stuff has to be something that actually moves things forward, changes the way we view and play games, something like Half-Life 2 did, or something like that. This is not that. This is like Portal 2, where Portal was the innovative one, and Portal 2 just refined it and made it essentially perfect.
Okay.
So... absolutely still worth playing. Full recommendation. It's fantastic. And then I've been playing Ratchet & Clank, the remake on PS4. Don't ask me why. I just really like it. Probably the only person who's been playing this in the world for the past couple of weeks. But I'm okay with that.
From everything I've heard, it's still a good game. So
yes, it is. And then that's mostly it, aside from a few like games that are under embargo that I can't really talk about right now. Nothing crazy or super special or anything. It's just they're under embargo. So yeah,
okay,
that's me. How about you, bud?
Well, there we go. Wasn't that interesting, everyone? Why did
I can't
say
wait
that
to get
so
roasted.
sarcastically?
I cannot wait to get fucking roasted.
What, for not liking God of War as much as everyone?
Oh, I'm liking it as much as everyone. I just don't think it's game of the fucking generation. It's in the running. It is in the running for it, but it is not the.
Guess how much?
I don't know what it would be.
I've just noticed this in a Discord chat. For Honor is 33% off on Steam at the moment at $10.
And it's having a free weekend. Wow, that's probably worth it.
The base price is now $15. Oh. Goodness. That game has only just been out for a year as well.
I heard that it brought some of its player base back though and stuff. I heard it like fixed a lot of things
Okay, but
like a
ouch.
while ago.
Anyway,
Too little, too late.
oh dear.
Fam.
Yeah, apparently so. Anyway, I have been playing. I played a bit of Besiege for Creative Corner.
Nice.
Yeah, you're aware of what Besiege is, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
It
Besiege.
was gifted to me a long time ago, and I never got to play it, but I know what it is.
Play it.
I've
It's
been
good.
meaning to. Yeah.
In Besiege, you build war machines, like big sort of just stuff that destroys stuff. There's like a little.
That is a war machine.
There's loads of story, little campaign-y type things, and there's a big sandbox and all that kind of stuff. And I use the sandbox to... Actually, I'm not going to spoil it. Actually, no, we're not doing the broadcast this week, so Creative Corner will already be out. Yeah, I made a helicopter. It didn't go very well, but it went fine enough. Yeah.
That's all we can ask for nowadays.
It's a pretty good game. I've not played it in a while. They've not added a huge amount recently, but they've added bits and pieces. They've added a few new levels recently, so it's getting there. They're at version 0.65 now.
Hasn't it been out for like a year or two?
Yeah, it's been out for like 2 or so years. Oh, 3 years, sorry. Shit.
Damn. It
3
seems like
years.
the type of game that would be out of early access and stuff by
It's
now.
not out of early access yet, although it does still have very positive reviews, even the recent ones, so that's good. And its overall, its all-time is overwhelmingly positive. So
yeah, I've always heard really good things. It's just
very
surprising
good
that
game.
it's
It's
not
definitely
like
worth
out.
yeah. I have also been playing Frostpunk, which I know you're excited about.
Ooh, yeah.
This is a...
Ooh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. It's a city builder stroke survival game. Like it is a city builder, but there is a huge reliance on survival elements in this game, and there's a lot of things you need to actually manage a lot more than you would normally in a city builder, because this is set in a post-apocalyptic world where I'm assuming like we put too much stuff into the atmosphere, so instead of warming the planet up, it cooled it down, which can happen. So all of you people denying climate change, shut the fuck up. Just thought I'd get that opinion in there. Anyway, actually, that's a point. The whole global warming climate change thing. The country I live in, Britain, is one of the only ones that would be set to get colder if it kept going as it is, because the Gulf Stream would go away.
Isn't it cold enough over there?
It's pretty cold. But yeah, because the Gulf Stream would go away, which carries a lot of heat, then my country would get even colder. Don't want that, thank you. I'm good. Anyway, climate-based rant aside, yeah, it's bitchy as a game. I think I told you this earlier. It gave me a goal to provide shelter for the stock of 80 colonists that you just start with. And I did that. Didn't realise it wanted me to do other stuff. Didn't realise you needed everything in range of a heater. Tried to build something else, and then literally couldn't do anything else, so I had to restart entirely. So yeah, I've just started playing that. I've not got very far in it at all, as you can tell, but it is very interesting. And the other game that I bought today, I've been playing for a couple of hours now, it's called Production Line, and it is exactly what it says on the tin. It's making a car production line, and it's in early access. It is pretty good. I'm enjoying it. There's it's a little bit obtuse in some regards as to how you're doing a couple of things, but overall I am enjoying it. And if you've ever heard of Big Pharma, which is a game that's very similar to this in a lot of respects, and that's also in early access, but you're making like drugs instead of cars.
Like pharmaceutical drugs or drugs?
Yeah. Pharmaceutical drugs, not drugs.
was gonna say, what kind of drugs? I'm curious.
I think Big Pharma is actually now out of early access. Okay, and they have a DLC.
Oh yay! It's about time.
They have some DLC out as well, which I didn't realise.
Nice.
Marketing and
Don't you
malpractice.
love how I said it's about time, even though I hadn't heard of it until now?
It was in early access for like a year and a half, so it did quite well.
Oh wow, it's actually fairly reasonable time.
Yeah.
Good job.
Anyway, so yes, I'm adding that DLC to my cart to buy at a later date. And yeah, that's what I've been playing this week. That's what Max has been playing this week. And let's get on with the news topics of the day. Reddington, Deddington, Redemptionington 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. What a mouthful. Who on earth would call their game that?
That's one. You know how like Bo Burnham has that thing where he's like his act where he says he like makes sentences that have never been said before. Yeah, that was one of them.
I like that.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, Red Dead is due out in October on the consoles, not PC, because fuck the PC players, am I right?
Oh yes.
Why though?
This one might. Honestly, with the success of GTA V and their focus on online now, this one may come at a later date. May. I agree it's weird, but...
Just release the first one on PC!
That's not happening, son. Not happening.
Oh, why is it not happening, though?
I don't know.
Because reasons. No reasons.
Yes.
Anyway, the next one, it's coming out in just under 6 months now.
Woo. Unless it gets delayed. Actually,
Again.
I think it's going to be fine.
It might be fine at this point, I think, yeah. So, they've had a new trailer. This one, this time, is very... It tells you a lot about the story that's going on. And... I know you're a bit lukewarm on it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty much the definition of lukewarm. I watched it this morning. I mean, I think it's cool that John Marston's in it, and it's telling the story of, like, his gang, and the setting is, like, right towards the tail end of, like, the Wild Wild West and everything. I think that's cool. But in terms of, like, what's going on, to be fair, I don't think that the trailer was very clear about what's going on in the first place. A, and B, I don't know. I think I'm just still in an open world kind of... just tired of open world games right now. Man, we are just really gonna piss everyone off today, aren't we? But like, I'm excited for the game, don't get me wrong. I just don't care much for this trailer, I guess, right now. I'm just not in a space where that's what's on my mind right now. I'd rather just have the game in my hands type thing. To be fair, I don't watch many story trailers or enjoy many story trailers in the first place. Like, I like having the game and then experiencing the story through that. It really depends on the franchise. Like Halo, yeah, I want a story trailer, but like I'm not super invested in Red Dead. Never have been, even though I enjoy the first one. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I care about it, but I'm the same as you in terms of open world fatigue. So I'm gonna look at it and be like, I'm just gonna wait till it comes out and see how it does critically, and then maybe
I'm sure it'll do fine.
No, critically though, not commercially. I'm sure it'll do fine commercially.
No, I know.
But yeah,
I'm sure it'll do fine critically too.
Probably.
If there's anyone that has consistent ratings, it's Rockstar.
True. Yeah, I think they've only had like the odd slip up.
Have they? What is even better not slip up? I'm honestly trying to think. Like, maybe bad PR here and there, but not a bad game release.
Look at their history of games. Well, the LA Noire Switch port wasn't that great. Max Payne 3 wasn't received amazingly.
I thought people loved that game.
It depends on who you talk to.
Fair. Still, that was a while ago.
There was a music mixer game in
2014?
2009 called Beta Rater.
What the hell?
released by
Did it do
Rockstar
well?
in collaboration with Timbaland.
Oh my god. What?
The game is based on an Adobe Flash music mixing tool released on the internet in 2005 by Rockstar and contains original new loops and sounds produced by Timbaland for Beta-Rator. The game allows the users to produce their own loops. There are 3 game modes: Live Play, Studio Session, and Song Crafter. The game has Rockstar Social Club integration for sharing music with the community.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's news. Fuck the rest of the topics today. Let's talk about that.
Don't think there's a lot to talk about it on, to be honest.
Yeah, fair.
GTA 4 I would consider not a slip up, but like they missed a lot of opportunities with GTA 4. Would you
What do you
agree?
mean? I didn't play it.
Tone wise, it was a bit off compared to the rest of the series, and I think in terms of its like with the vehicles and shit, they got it a bit wrong because they kind of handle like they're made out of depleted uranium or something. So
Wait,
yeah.
that's like a plot point?
No, I just meant in general.
Oh, they handle like the... Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, they are just like
Yeah,
shit
okay.
in the game. So you know they got quite a few things wrong in GTA 4 in my opinion, but oh well.
Interesting.
Anyway, but yeah, Rockstar
You know,
are
it's funny,
reliably...
I talk about Rockstar like I know them, but
Yeah.
like I've played parts of Max Payne 3, parts of Red Dead Redemption, even though I know the ending, and then like an hour of GTA 4. It's my experience with Rockstar. Yeah.
Play GTA 5, play GTA Vice City.
Oh yeah, sorry, I played a bit of 5 too.
Yeah,
That's
you need
the
to play
most I
GTA
played.
Vice City. That's the best one. Apart from the fact you
I
can't
mean, like,
swim in it.
I've read about all of them. I've watched hella footage on all of them. They seem fun, but like I don't know. I just don't get hyped like everyone else does. Like I just don't like obsess over GTA. I don't know why.
Oh, neither do I.
Maybe it's
but-
because I was so what?
I mean, neither do I. But at the same time, I know that like they have good games, and like most
Yeah.
of the games I've played by them are good. So
Yeah, I guess that's the same thing. I think it's because like growing up, my parents were so against video games and end games. So like
yeah, so
And
you
I
just
grew
couldn't
up-
play them.
yes, and to be fair, I always wanted to. That was the one game I always wanted to play, and then by the time like I was finally able to play M games, I just didn't care anymore, I guess.
Maybe
And to be honest, I think it's still open world fatigue.
that's also the case. Yeah, but then that's why
Yes.
I quite like Vice City because it's a small world, but it's really detailed.
Okay.
So it's good. It's
Okay.
It's nice. Anyway,
Makes sense.
so yeah,
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to it, but I have no hype for it.
Yeah, same actually.
Yeah, that's
a
where
weird
it
thing to
goes.
say, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it'll be fine. And we know the protagonist's name now, though. I think if we didn't already, called Arthur Morgan.
I thought that's like a group of protagonists. Don't you play? Isn't there like?
Oh,
six
is it going to be like
characters or some
GTA
shit
5
like
where
that?
there's a group of them? Oh, that
That's what. Because remember that first ever poster was like 6 silhouettes or
Oh
something
yeah, it
like
was,
that.
wasn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But he might be the
It is-
main
again,
main
it
guy.
is-
A bit like Michael was the main guy, really, in GTA
Right.
5.
Right. That makes sense. It is really cool that John Marston's in it, though. Again,
Yeah,
like I
definitely,
think that's cool, but like it doesn't feel like a cop out or anything the way they're doing it.
No. So yeah,
Cool.
I think it will be interesting, if nothing else.
Yes, agreed.
So yeah.
Battle Royale. I didn't say it.
No.
Yes,
No.
I will bet you money. Yes. Are you kidding me?
No,
GTA has one.
Does it?
Why would? Yeah, totally.
Ugh.
It's had one for a long time. Why the hell would? There's no way Red Dead Redemption 2 will not have one. But to be fair, if anyone should make one, if there's one more Battle Royale that has to exist, I would say it should be Red Dead Redemption 2. To be fair.
I mean, if you say
I think
so.
Rockstar would be able to pull it off in a cool way. And also, it's the Wild West, and that's fucking cool. A Wild West battle royale is cool.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
can
an
see
opinion,
that.
that's a fact.
Okay. Say so. Yeah, so there we go. That's a thing that's going to be a thing, and it'll probably be fine.
Yay. That was a sentence.
It is. It certainly is. And when I've finished sorting that out... Sorry, I was just building some more factory. Let's move on to the next story. So we're now going to turn into fanatical right-wing people and say the mainstream media are horrible. Note the fanatical bit. Not all right-wing people. Hashtag not all right-wing people. Hashtag shut the fuck up.
Hashtag not my right wing.
Love it. Fortnite has now become
Scapegoat.
it's become the latest scapegoat. It's become the latest the games are horrible kind of target because reasons.
To be fair, I think it's been that target for a bit. I don't know why it's suddenly
not
making
quite
the
this
news
level.
for that.
I think once the British press get a hold of it, it tends to be quite bad because I know the American press are very reactionary, very over the top with it.
Yep.
So if they get a hold of something, it's maybe like it's okay, whatever.
There's some merit to it.
Yeah, but like,
Oh, sorry. When the British do, there's some
yeah,
merit to it.
well, there's some significance to it anyway. Merit is a different thing entirely.
Fair. Yeah. Okay.
Because I think in the 90s, the phrase used for one particular thing was "ban these evil games." But yeah, a lot of the British papers have been complaining in the last week about Fortnite specifically, and saying that they are damaging children's lives and they are hooked on free video game, and all these other stupid reactionary headlines from a range of papers. Most of them, though, are on the right-hand side of the political spectrum, from what I can see. We have the Daily Mail, which is... Oh, wow. They're the Fox News of British papers.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. We've got the Daily Telegraph.
Podcast over.
We've got the Daily Telegraph. They're sort of slightly to the right, but not nearly that much. They're close to a broadsheet. Actually, that doesn't mean anything to us. No descriptor for an American. Nope.
Wait, you call us broadsheets?
Broadsheets.
Broadsheets.
What
does that mean?
Do you know what a tabloid is?
Isn't that another word for newspaper, essentially?
Sort of. It's a type of paper.
Okay.
For instance...
that's like a size, right?
Sort of. It used to be, but it's not now.
Okay.
The other paper that I'm going to mention in a second is a tabloid. It's The Sun. And tabloid is traditionally... It's aimed at working class people. It's very, very over the top and reactionary. And it has a very heavy reliance on page 3 models. Do you have page 3 models in America?
If we do, I'm not aware of them.
Oh.
That was my next question.
Think Playboy. Just one page of Playboy. That's a page 3 model.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's that kind of thing. And then a broadsheet is it's read by a businessman or a more elderly person.
Gotcha.
Someone who's not working class anyway.
Oh, okay.
And they tend to be a bit more, as you say, thicker and more sort of... The vocabulary is certainly better than a tabloid. Fucking hell, some of the stuff you see in these tabloids is ridiculous. But anyway, yeah.
Man, we're learning a lot this episode.
You are. Well done. You're learning a lot about British culture. But anyway, those 3 papers particularly caught up on some stories. The Telegraph's headline was Fortnite and other video games risk damaging children's lives. And on page 15 of The Sun, we had kids are hooked on free video game. Fortnite turned my boys into monsters. They broke the TV over it. Tyler sneaks downstairs when I'm in my bed. He faked illness to get a day off school to play. My sons fight over the game like it's World War III.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Same.
Reactionary bullshit and a very funny picture of a very angry mother. If you go onto the article and go down to the Fortnite turned my boys into monsters and look in the bottom left.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is this a photo? Oh my god, this is a photo of the article. Damn, they went down on this.
They do.
They got all these stories.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job with that in-depth reporting. This sarcasm.
No. Anyway.
Just a pat on the back.
Yeah. I mean, it's done a little bit of research. 45 million players, including a third of all PC gamers. Technically true, but not concurrent. I think that's all time. 730k spent on presumably add-on content in whatever time. Estimated revenue or something, and $7.99 for 950 V-Bucks, which is a thing. But yeah.
Yeah, microtransactions.
Basically, they found people who can't parent their children and got them to complain about the game.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind, these kids are like 11 and 12. What 11 and 12-year-old nowadays is doing anything like that isn't playing a game or, something
is,
to that equivalent?
If we look at Fortnite, I think they have a rating. They must have a rating, like an age rating.
Technically, it's still in a beta.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
so I wonder if it does
have an age rating necessarily.
Actually, I don't know how that works. I haven't looked at ratings in like years.
Oh wait,
I just don't.
Yes, here we go. We have one over here. We've got 12 in Europe and teen in US and Canada.
Oh, let me tell you, teen doesn't mean shit over here. I don't know if that means something over there by you guys.
It's 12 over here. That doesn't mean that much either.
Yeah. No, teen means literally nothing.
Yeah. But it is rated.
Only M matters.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like these people that I don't I just don't get this. I don't get why
it's scapegoating.
Yeah, I don't get why the game is being blamed. Like, there are instances where it is correct to blame the game, but this is not one of them. Where you're blaming the game for your children being shitty, but you're letting them play it. Like, if you think that's the case, don't let them play it.
But Snowy, the parent is never wrong. Ask literally any teacher in existence.
I wasn't allowed, very specifically, I think it's blue Smarties that's like a chocolate with a sugar coating.
Okay.
Think M&Ms, but different.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed specifically the blue Smarties for about 10 years of my life because they apparently made me hyperactive. The same went with Haribo sweets. 10 years of my life. And guess what?
You're a shithead now.
But, that's the thing. My mum saw this thing that she thought was affecting my behaviour. I don't know if it did or if it didn't. And you know what she did? She stopped me having the thing.
No.
Good golly
she took
gracious
responsibility for your well-being.
No. This
What a bitch.
This isn't like the whole thing we're going to get onto later, the Harry Potter thing, where it is manipulating you to get money out of you. Or it's going, hey, you're going to need to do this thing. Like, everything involved in Fortnite to do with real-world money is completely optional.
Yep.
Like, more optional than basically it's one of the only things that's done loot boxes. Has it got loot boxes? I can't remember.
The single player or the PvE did.
Right.
I don't know if it factors into the PvP or not.
Okay. But it's one of the only games that does this right, because for one, the game's fucking free, and for two, it's only cosmetic stuff in a free game, so that's fine. Same with Paladins, because they took out their shit thing. So this is one of the few instances where you can't complain about it. They've not got a good angle on this, so they've had to make one claiming that these kids are just like animals and they're completely addicted, and they're forcing their parents to give them money to spend on it, which, you know.
Yeah. You could say no.
Yeah, you could say no. You have complete control over that child's spending money at the end of the day, because you're probably the one who gives it to them.
Yep. And also, I don't know how they work on PlayStation 4, but I'm sure they're similar. On Xbox, there are a lot of family settings and parental controls you can put on there. Like an extensively annoying amount that you can adjust and play with so that your kid either can't spend the money or you can limit the amount of time the Xbox can be on without a password.
But that requires using technology, and I can't do that. I'm a technophobe.
Yeah, I'm learning to use the things that your kids are using and all that stuff. You know, that's apparently just a bad idea.
Yeah.
Being aware of the platforms they're taking advantage of and spending all of that time on. Whatever, mate.
Yeah. I love one of the
quotes,
we know?
Though. We play video games for a living.
I know. I don't play for a living. Fuck that. I wish I did.
Well, you know what I mean.
Anyway, one of the particular things that these people turned on was quite good. Call centre worker Kelly from Cardiff, who I think this is the one you pointed out earlier, said she forked over £400 over the last 3 months on Fortnite because her 12-year-old Tyler is addicted. The other day, I spent £8 just so his character could do a dance. I give him £15 a week pocket money, which is a lot of money. I'm gonna add, for a 12-year-old, I got a £5 a week.
Yeah, that's pretty obscene.
That is an obscene amount of money. That's like just over about $20 pocket money a week.
Fucking hell!
12-year-olds
don't need
What kid needs
$20?
No, exactly. Until I was about Until
I
got
could see
to
like
high school,
4
I got
movies if I'm smart.
£2 a week, and then when I got to high school, it went up to £5 a week.
God,
I know.
When I was in high school, I had to freaking work.
I did a paper round in high school.
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
That's not awesome. It's terrible.
It's traditional.
True. Like, I got £17 a week for my paper round, and I used to spend almost all of that on CDs, literally every week.
That's fucking awesome.
I'd get paid on the Saturday, and then on the Monday, I'd go into HMV, which is our country's music shop, and I'd buy. They have like 2 CDs for a tenner, so I'd just go in there and get that.
That's
literally
fantastic.
Every Monday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like seriously, £15 a week pocket money, which you pay directly into his Xbox account. Well, don't do that then. For a start.
And then she also buys him extra things when
he's
he
always
asks.
asking for an extra £3 or £4 here and there. Moderate what your child is doing. You have the power to go,
then.
No.
I give you 15 a week.
Children,
use that. That would teach him to manage his money.
Exactly.
Hell, that would
Children
teach him something.
need to learn how to manage their money. That's a perfect way to fucking do it. But no.
Even if it is only through Fortnite cosmetics, he has to pick and choose which ones he can get each week. He can plan for
got
it.
So much money per week. I just pressed mute, apparently. There you go.
Wait, you muted what?
Sorry, I muted the... I've got controls on the cable of my headset and I pressed it by accident.
Oh, you muted me, you ass.
No,
you did it on purpose.
I muted the whole thing, not just you. Yeah. Apparently, it's... Apparently, though, the problem is all his friends play, his cousins, and even Kelly's brothers. Oh,
okay, now
no!
that's excuses.
Even the adults are affected.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, excuses. Like, What was it? My
I
mum
don't
always used
give
to
a
say to me,
fuck.
if your friends jumped off a cliff, would you do it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't give a flying fuck
What his
what
friends
my
do.
friends' parents are doing or what my friends are doing is what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's nice that they all play together and bond over it, but he's so obsessed he just won't sleep. Many a time I've heard them planning to stay up late. Children
What?
planning to stay up late?
Oh my god.
Mate.
Trash human beings.
It's like this person was never a child and they don't know what it's like.
Honestly though, that's what this sounds
I remember when I was
like.
about 14, 15. I had a girlfriend at the time. Not the same, not this one. Completely different one. And we used to stay up until about 1 a.m. on the phone talking to each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, same.
That's what you do at that age. You stay up talking to people.
And honestly, you're fine usually. Like, we don't need that much sleep
gonna
that
say.
young. I was always fine the next day. Unless I pulled like an all-nighter, which was on weekends.
It's a bit silly. But yeah, I've even caught him sneaking downstairs when he thinks I'm sleeping to play the game. Then next day he's stroppy and moody. All he talks about is the game. Don't let him sneak down. Or if he does do that, confiscate the PlayStation for a week. You know.
Yep. Oh, my
Punish
parents
them
did
for
that.
doing. Yeah, exactly.
They took the power cable.
Yeah. Or I think my mum took the controllers or something. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
I've talked about banning
dare
it, but
they?
I'm worried that if we do, he can't socialise with his friends.
Well, he should probably get different friends.
I'm gonna say, like, these are probably school friends as well. He could probably talk to them at school.
Yeah, and
Or
he
he
could
could
still
text
play
them.
it. You just don't have to fucking. You can.
Like, you don't have
limit
to play
That's
it constantly. I don't get this at all.
It's scapegoating.
Yeah.
It's literally scapegoating. It's like blaming the teacher. Sometimes it is the teacher, but most of the time it's not. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. And finally, there's 11-year-old Corey Melville who racked up secret bills on his mum's credit card to buy extras. I didn't find out until the
please,
bank rang me
everyone
to
does
say I was
that.
overdrawn. Why the fuck did you give your kid the credit card details? Like, you can have it
Yeah.
set up so it doesn't save them, or he needs a password that only you should fucking know.
Again, that involves learning the technology, son.
Well, that involves common sense.
Wait, are you telling me we live in a technologically driven world and there are people who don't know how to use it? That's what it sounds like you're telling me, Snowy.
I know. It's real dumb, isn't it? Xbox has
just a
taken
bit.
out nearly 50 payments in just a few weeks. He had spent 200.
Also, why aren't you checking your payments then?
I'm gonna say in a few
I
weeks.
check my payments like every 2 days.
I'm not that bad. I'm like once a week. I'm gonna make sure I've got enough money left.
Well, still, even once a week.
Yeah, you should. Oh.
I'm honestly probably overdoing it a bit, but once a week is still. If it's been a few weeks, that's kind of on you.
Yeah. Anyway, we've talked about that for about 20 minutes. So
Yeah, because it's fucking stupid.
it's fucking dumb. Stop blaming video games for your shit parenting. Let's move on. Now for a thing you can blame the video game on. Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery is a piece of shit.
Wow, what a week. We got these stories to balance out, and we can talk about both sides of the coin here. That's actually really cool.
Yes, can actually. Isn't that funny? So yeah, this is
Awesome.
a game that would be perfectly acceptable to blame because it makes you pay.
For nothing.
It makes you pay or wait for 20 minutes to stop a child from being strangled. Great.
It's really sadistic.
Of all of the things, like, they could have put that on in that specific bit. No one thought to check that and go, oh shit, wait, no, maybe we shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And then all you can do once you've done that is just tap the screen a few more times, and then you have to wait, and then tap the screen a few more times, and then wait and pay. And also, there's specific events, like you're doing in the game, like a class, and if you don't complete them within a certain amount of time, then the event resets and you have to start all over again.
So basically it forces you to keep fucking logging in and checking it and waiting for the countdown timer or paying. So there's 2 timers. So like for the Strangle one, I believe it's like you use some energy, then you have to wait 20 minutes for your energy to recharge. But if you just wait a day instead, you have to restart that whole thing. So it forces you to like keep logging in and make sure you get that 20-minute energy recharge. Otherwise, it'll make you use like all 5 points again, and it's really manipulative.
Look what I just received.
Like the definition in every sense of the word. What'd you receive?
Check.
A check?
No,
Paid
check in your DMs.
Oh. My DMs. Oh god, should I be worried?
That's just real dumb.
Load. Why is my computer freezing up?
Fuck's sake.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh.
We're too far through.
I kind of believe her.
I believe her,
Yeah.
but it's annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's cut that bit out. You watch a won't now and just be like, what? You're right, Max. It is very manipulative. And spot the cut. Anyway.
Wow.
Smooth! Real smooth. Yeah, so there's a lot of things in this game that are just utterly pointless, basically. You have 8 hours to escape the devil's snare. This child could be strangled for up to 8 hours. He'll be completely fine. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, does he die if we don't do it? Or like...
No, it just resets.
So he dies.
No.
He dies.
No.
Nope, he dies. We're agreeing on this.
Okay. Yeah, this game is just hot trash. It really is.
Yeah.
There's almost no redeemable qualities about it. Holy shit, the largest microtransaction is £100.
Honestly, that's a lot of mobile games. I'm not even surprised by that. That's
That
not
is
even
obscene.
like a new thing. Yeah.
Oh, how could they even try and justify that?
No, people do it.
Oh, jeez.
Like Clash of Clans, Farmville, all that shit had that.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Okay,
The
so
modern mobile gaming industry.
apparently the haircuts in the game that you can buy, I think with the jewels, effectively cost £10.
Jesus fuck.
That's a lot of money just for a little shitty haircut to customize your character.
Yeah.
Like, you can get
Y'all should learn from
meaningful
Fortnite.
DLC for games for less than that. Like,
You can get games for that.
well, yeah. Like, production line that I bought today is technically on sale, but I bought it for like £10.
There you go. You can find hella games.
I'm having much
Better
more
that
fun
cheap
with that
on
than
there.
I would be with whatever that other thing is.
You could probably get Torchlight 2 for fucking that cheap nowadays.
Probably.
And that is a fantastic, like, worthy of full price game.
Yes, it is. Also, the new games from Prime are out and they're very good.
Oh yeah, I downloaded them already. Oh, sorry. I was thinking PS Plus. What are the Prime games?
That is a good question, which I do not remember off the top of my head.
Last month they were fantastic.
This month's have been pretty good as well, actually. We've got Psychonauts, High Hell,
Nice.
which is like a
No
shooter,
idea.
Gone Home,
Nice.
I Hope, which is apparently good. I've heard of it. And Cluster Truck and Titan Souls.
Oh,
That's
Titan Souls
pretty
is
fucking
wonderful.
strong, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Oh, Titans. Have you played Titan Souls?
I played bits of it, yeah, it's pretty good.
It's cool. Super short, but it's cool.
Watch Arrival on Amazon Prime. I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, that movie's alright.
I've heard it is, but I don't want to watch it at the moment.
Fair.
How did you hear that?
I would hope not.
Do you know of Dodger, Dex Bonus? Dodger.
No.
She is a
None
YouTuber.
of those words.
Do you know
Makes
who's
sense.
Strippin, who used to be on Yogscast?
Wait, like straight ripping? No, sorry, I'm thinking of someone. No.
No.
That is a scene I am aware of, but know little of.
Fine. She is the female co-optional podcast host.
Oh, okay.
That one. She had her baby the other day.
Yes. Oh, nice.
Yes, congratulations to them two for having their baby.
Also, speaking of the co-op, holy shit, best of luck to Total Biscuit.
Definitely, yes. That's some, some shit-ass news, but, you know, yeah, best of luck in all of that stuff, because that is not fun. It's something that's affected me personally before now. So, yeah, definitely good luck and all the best.
Yeah.
Said that in my news
All
video,
of
but
the
yeah,
luck
I'll
in
say
the
it
world.
again. Fucking hell, not good, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, back to another type of cancer, Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery.
Damn. On the spot thinking right there.
Not pulling my punches either.
No.
So, you know how the microtransactions are very, 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 very shitty?
Yes.
They have actually slashed some of the microtransactions prices
Wow.
by, I think, what? Up to 80% off, apparently.
Are they having a sale?
Yeah, I know. Oddly
They're gonna be
enough,
off for the next couple of days.
Oddly enough, though, these price cuts on the microtransactions are not uniform. They're not the same for every person.
What does that even mean? What?
So, the 130 gem and 2.99 microtransaction, in one instance, was cut down to 80 pence, which is $1. In another instance, on someone else's phone, 130 gems was cut from £5 to £1.
Are these just like loot boxed fucking prices? That's what this sounds like.
Yeah, but these are priced completely differently. On
No,
different
I know.
phones.
My point is like, yeah, my point is like, is there like some hidden algorithm that just like shows
raises
you-
it
that-
and lowers
that
the
just
price for
determines-
different people
yeah.
based on whatever.
Yes,
Hmm.
because that's what this sounds like.
Yeah. If so,
Dude, they loot box the
that's-
prices.
I don't even think it's loot. I just think that's just shady business practices.
I mean, it's just the same idea, is what I mean. Like, it's just like a randomized chance for something, good or bad.
But, like, seriously though, like if you, I think, I don't know what it takes, what it might take these metrics from, but if you're more well off or more likely to spend money on a micropayment, then they jack the price up.
What the fuck?
Because it's the same amount of gems, but depending on the particular device that you're using it on, someone's price might be like as I say, £2.99. Another person's price on another phone is $4.99.
Is that not illegal in like a lot of
I don't
different
think
ways?
so. That's the thing, because it's not a thing that's been done often enough.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's a point. There's a thing. There's a company that exists called Scientific Revenue, who are probably part of this. There is a very, very good Gymquisition on it.
Okay.
Scientific Revenue. I'm going to link that to you. Everyone else go and Google it. It's called Turning Payers into Players, the Gymquisition is. And, yeah, it's not illegal, I don't think, but it is shady as fuck. Go and watch that when we've finished. Because, oh my god, it made me want to hurl.
Okay.
It's just disgusting
I
practices.
fucking believe it.
Anyway, yeah, so they cut the price of the microtransactions, probably because loads of people are complaining because it's really fucking expensive for what you get and how far you can get with what you're paying. But it's
But it's also like, it's not even a game.
It's not. It's just a
Like, you're literally not doing anything.
you're just
tapping
the
on
yeah.
shit.
You're just tapping the screen to progress something, to progress a bar.
Like, there literally isn't gameplay.
It's just it's reducing. It's just it's very reductive in what it's doing. It's just put the bare amount of effort that you can put into it, like the minimum amount of effort.
Yeah.
Just to get people to click on it and play.
It's seriously one of the biggest cases of abusing an IP I've ever seen.
Yeah, I love Harry Potter as well, and this is just heartbreaking for me.
Oh, everyone does. Who doesn't?
Well, the thing is, I had this in a news video like a month or two ago, and I said at the time, I was like, I'm really excited for this because I love Harry Potter and I'd love to see more of this universe. I just hope that it's because it's a mobile game. I just hope that it doesn't fuck everyone over, and that's exactly what it's done.
If you really think about it, this is like the only Harry Potter game, to my knowledge, that even allows you to like create your own wizard and explore Hogwarts. I don't know why that's not a thing by now. Like, why there isn't a Harry Potter MMO or anything. And the fact that this is the only representation of it is really sad. Seriously, we've never gotten like a customizable.
Expensive to make. I don't know.
Okay, there have been. You don't think that would also pull in money?
True, it would definitely pull in money.
I mean, there are definitely more ambitious projects that have been done.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely agree with you there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a bit awful. I don't like feeling like people are taking advantage of me, and that's very much what this game is doing.
Yeah.
So that's why I've not actually played it, and why I'm probably not going to play it.
Yep.
So, you know.
Yep, I was pre-registered for it and everything.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow.
Yep. I didn't touch it.
Well, no.
Because I didn't have time, and then I heard about this, but yeah, not touching it. Ever.
I do not blame you at all.
Trash.
It really, really, really is. Oh, well. Right.
Isn't it great that so much of the news we report on the show is fucking trash?
It's like, you're just going through the week and it's fine, and then you do the newscast and you're like, oh yeah, the industry's shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, pretty much, because it's easy to ignore.
It is most of the time, yeah, but... Oh,
yeah,
man.
But then when you have to talk about it, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes. Oh, wait, I'd forgotten. This is just terrible.
This is just the worst.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that is a very good moment to end the show. Because otherwise we're going to cry.
And our lives.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's end the show.
Oh, I thought you meant end our lives. Okay.
That brings us to the end of another episode of the GameCast NewsCast. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Doing lots of...
Or just do it.
Do what?
You don't need to consider it. Just do it.
Alright, Shia LaBeouf. Jeez. Oh dear. Yeah, if you enjoyed this, then do feel free to like and subscribe and share. And we've got lots more of this kind of content, hopefully, coming. Like, we've got news, reviews, podcasts, let's plays, lots of fun little things that we're all doing. And other
spoiler casts.
Yes, there is a spoiler cast that might be up by the time this goes out. It might not be. I don't remember. But anyway, it's going to be real fun. We're going to be talking about the new Avengers film. And if you're remotely excited about that, you'll hopefully enjoy our podcast. And otherwise, thank you very much, Max, for joining me again this week.
You are very, very utmost welcome.
And
I don't think that makes sense, but I don't care.
And otherwise... I've been Snowy, that's been Max, and we shall see you next time for more news-based podcasting good stuff.
Woo!
Woo! Goodbye.
Can we rename the podcast to that?
Pardon? Well,
Can we rename the podcast to that? News-paced podcasting good stuff? News-based. Wow.
yeah, something like that. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh my god, I wasn't recording the whole time.